Have you ever seen almost 1,000-year-old dwellings? Well, come go with us. Check this out. It's going to be amazing. We're on our way back from Texas. We've been down there for the week of Christmas, and we normally don't come back this way, but I really wanted to come through Albuquerque and come up through Santa Fe and come over and look at these Pueblo dwellings. Previous videos that we've done, we've gone to all kinds of different cliff dwellings, and like Mesa Verde, Montua Springs, places like that. And New Mexico has so much to offer that we usually just drive right through instead of stopping. Well, this time I've got an extra couple of days, so we're stopping. We're here at the Pecos National Historical Park. So this wall that they built right here back in the day served as the city boundary. Over 2,000 people lived here and farmed down there in that flat. I can honestly say this is the very first time I've ever been in a kiva. All the places that we've ever gone to, of course, they've got them blocked off. If you don't know what a kiva is, it was a very sacred area for the Pueblo. This is where they would come in and have their sacred ceremonies and stay down here for a few days. Very cool, very, very humbling. All of these through here were multi-story rooms holding 2 or 3 families apiece. Wow. You gotta be good friends with your neighbors, I'll tell you that. There's not much left of this church anymore. That one was built in 1717 and the other was built in 1625, and this is all that's left. I gotta get around the other side. That's the glare of the sun. You can't see nothing. So we'll get up here, we'll get some better pictures of it. But they call this the last church. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty cool. We're gonna walk around inside of it. Pueblo were here around the 1200, and this church wasn't actually built till the Spaniards got here just shortly after that. But yeah, this is awesome. This is something you got to stop and see for yourself. We're dressed for Texas weather, not northern New Mexico weather, and it's cold. So we're gonna mill around here for just a few more minutes, and then there's one more stop I want to make on the way out. I think you're gonna really like that. Y'all hang with me. It looked the same as the other one. If there's anything different, I'd have brought you with me. You know, the way they built that church, the huge drastic difference between, let's say, this mud adobe compared to like the churches and missions down in San Antonio. Yeah, that's amazing. Well, we figured while we were in the area over at the Pueblo dwellings and stuff like that, that we would swing by over here. Where I'm headed right now is one of the 5 battles that took place on New Mexico territory of the Civil War. They called this the Battle of Glorieta Pass in 1862. So apparently there was a Southern general that gathered a whole bunch of people in Texas and come over here to resupply the Confederate cause and try to take as many minerals and stuff as he could. They took Albuquerque, they took Santa Fe, but the Union forces decided they didn't like that. So they actually gathered up about 4,000 miners and other people, and they met them right here in this area and defeated them and drove them back out. And the Confederacy went back to Santa Fe, had all their supplies and stuff burnt that were up here, and then they went back to Texas to never try to come back over again. But the paperwork didn't say how many Texans were here. All it talked about was the Union forces of 4,000. So I'm gonna do a little research on it, and I'll put it right here on how many forces actually tried to invade the western states. I mean, could you imagine trying to fight in something like that and move around your wagons and golly, man. That's some hardcore stuff. This trail circles back down around in there a couple more miles, and what the lady at the visitor center said, it's pretty much just those little plaques. There's nothing else to look at. I can say I've been here. I can put a star on the map and I can check it off. You know, even though we may not be able to see all the remnants of it, it's kind of still cool to kind of walk in their footsteps, you know, especially the Pueblo Indians and things like that and how they lived. I know I have a lot of places pinned down around this area that we're not going to have time to go to today, of course. Because as soon as I can make it back to the truck, I'm going to head back up to Denver. It'll take us all day to get there. But in the end, these historical sites are really cool and worth the stop. Just to read about it and learn about it is good enough for me. Well, that's about all the tourist attractions we're going to go to on this trip. I was hoping to look at some more, but just running out of time. So I appreciate y'all coming with me. If you'll keep in mind that treating each other with respect is half the battle. And always remember to leave it better than you found it. So if I don't see you on the trail, I'll see you down the road.